guys, welcome back to another video. This week I'm actually posting on Saturday instead of Sunday because when I'm posting this, it should be Christmas, for me at least. And so I built a Christmas cabin for Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, I guess. That's kind of who I had in mind, who I was building it for, because I wanted it to look really Christmassy. And I also built on like this pretty big lot, so I'd be able to put like these large evergreen trees to make it look like a forest, you know, that cabin vibe, I guess. So I think it's on a 40 by 30 lot, and it is a 1-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. And as you can see, I kind of tried to do something a little bit different with this house. I don't usually build on diagonals, but I kind of wanted to try it out because I feel like it could work for a cabin. I don't know, that's kind of what I was picturing. But it kind of made the layout inside a little bit wonky, but I made it work as best as I could. Like, as you can see right here by the bathroom, I couldn't like make it a straight wall because it'd be like a half wall, so I had to like cut off a triangle part of the room. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it wouldn't let me build because of the diagonal. The diagonal is really weird. I think it was making part of a room like shaded, and it's also annoying because when I place the items down, they're all facing the other way because it's diagonal, but it's whatever. And I put a lot of chimneys around because Santa Claus, and I made them like large. I thought it was cool how like these have like the same brick pattern almost, so it's kind of like large to small up. Yeah, so I put 3 chimneys, even though there's only like 1 fireplace inside in the living room. Also, I was struggling so much with the outside wallpaper. I cut most of it out because it was just me going back and forth with this wood in the middle and then the wood on the side. I couldn't tell if the swatches they were in were good because I liked the texture of them together, but I couldn't tell if the colors looked good together because the ones on the left and the right look a little bit greenish, and the one in the center looks a little bit more warm. I think from far away it looks better than it does up close. I used a lot of windows from Seasons. I used a lot of stuff from Seasons. I also used stuff from Cats and Dogs and from that free holiday stuff pack. But the thing is about the stuff pack, I'm realizing that a lot of the items look super like crusty and like outdated. No offense, it's just that like obviously the textures over time look better, so I couldn't use that much stuff from it because it kind of looked weird compared to the other textures in game. This house has a lot of wood in it. It's not everyone's style, I guess. I couldn't tell if it was too much wood in the living room, for example, because like the floor is wood and the wall is wood. It's like the same exact color too, but I thought it matched the cabin vibe well, so I made sure to like keep it. I also tried to put in red and green, but like not too much that it looked like tacky, but I put it like everywhere. And above the mantle, I used like these pieces that I never used before, but I thought they were like perfect for that occasion, like above the fireplace. And yeah, I just put a bunch of stuff from Seasons. Also, I love these curtains now that they come in different colors, so I put them there by like the opening to the kitchen, where I also put the, what is it? It starts with an S. I don't know. Anyways, I put a Christmas tree because obviously I think that's very important. I was wondering if I should put one in the bedroom too, but I ended up not doing it because I took up too much space. Also, the Sims 4 updated like the game with a little bit of holiday items. So it came with like the fire poker stand thing, a cake stand, a plate of like a holiday cake, and like some bows and stuff. So I made sure to use those. As you can see, like the bowl is on the wall right there, along with the fire poker next to the fireplace. I thought that was like perfect timing for this build. Also, I made sure to put a lot of presents, as much as I could, without like taking unnecessary space, I put a bunch by the front door because it was like an awkward corner anyways, and so I just put it there. I also play tested this house. I believe everything should be working, but I'm not too sure because when I was making my Santa Sim sit down to eat like dinner or whatever, he wouldn't eat at the dining table I put there. He kept trying to sit on the couch, and it was really annoying because he was like sitting on the chair, but he would get up to get his food and then leave the chair, like sit down. And it's whatever. I mean, at least he can eat, I guess. I also made sure that the bed was accessible on both sides, because I know like the Sims can scoot over, but I feel like it never works for me. They always act like they can't do that. Also, the bar stools over there, they don't work because I wanted it to look cluttered, out of place, so I placed them diagonally like that, but that means they can't sit on it. If you don't like that, you can make it snap back to the counter. I just didn't want 3 chairs because they looked kind of weird, so I deleted one and put them kind of like in the middle. I don't know if that makes sense. I tried to put as much seasoned items as I could because I felt like this was like the perfect opportunity to, because I never really use seasons that much in my builds to like show, because I don't build like summer houses or fall houses or anything like that, so I can't really use like the items for it. But now I can use all the Christmas items. These curtains from Cats and Dogs, the plaid on them looks so Christmassy to me. Like, is it just me or does plaid look really Christmassy? I used it like all around the house. Also, this bathroom, the color scheme in it is a little weird. I couldn't tell if the cream looked bad. I thought it looked okay. I think it matches the bedroom color scheme later on, so it's okay like that. But I was like, is this Christmassy? Do cabins even have tiled bathrooms? I have no idea. But if you put wood in a bathroom, wouldn't it get like soggy? Or like, it's like, doesn't it damage the wood? I don't know. Also, can you see the shading issue I'm talking about here on the counters? It's like dark gray in the corners. I have no idea why it's doing that. I mean, the sink kind of covers it, so it's okay, I guess. Just more red and green around. Also, at the end, you know how there's like this box in Seasons that allows you to like decorate the outside of your house? I made sure to add decorations on the outside of the house. I'm not sure if it saves when you download it from the gallery, but I wanted it to at least be in the photos for the house. So I put like garlands on the eaves and lights on the fences, which I think looked really cute at the end. I think it tied it all in together. Also, the Penguin TV is it's perfect for this house. I was like, I have to put this in. And this room, I try not to put too much red because the wallpaper was already red, so I made the bed like this cream, which I think tied the bathroom in better. The diagonal in this room kind of made it hard to put anything else besides like a desk. I also forgot to put a standing mirror. Maybe they don't need it. I put this nutcracker everywhere in the house. I love these chairs from Cats and Dogs also. They're like so pretty. I wasn't sure if I should put a lot of plants around because I was like, if it's super cold, wouldn't it like die? But I don't know what else to put in these corners, so I just put some plants. Maybe they're fake plants, you know? I put a lot of these candles as well. I thought they were really pretty, so I just wanted to put them. At the end of the video, I think I cut it off, but outside I also put a woodworking table because I figured like Santa Claus should know how to make some toys if he's telling the elves to make the toys. Does that make sense? That's why I put like these prints on the wall, because I was like, they're prints for toy designs, obviously. And also I put some toys around his desk. I also put a cookie jar on his desk because, you know, he need a snack. And I think I just fixed the clutter in the bathroom. It was just not cute. And I always use this rug. It's really nice. Put some more presents around. At the end, I think I added more snowmen outside because I forgot that the snowmen, like you can make the snow pals, they melt really easily. So when I was taking screenshots of the house, they kept melting, and so I would have to remake them. And for some reason, Santa Claus was taking all day to make like 2 snowmen. It was so annoying, but I got the screenshots. I put them in along with the snowmen, like in game, that you can place like the lights right there in the front. You can see. So I guess like when you download the house and the snowmen aren't there, at least the light up ones are there, if that makes sense. I also put some decoration on the house. I wanted to go all out with this one, you know? Put a wreath. I also put these like things that hold up the house. These beams. Are they beams? I don't know. I use these blinds as shutters. I usually do this in a lot of my builds because sometimes the outside of a house looks really empty and I don't want to add more windows. So I just put the shutters on the side of it to take up space on the back of the house. I feel like it adds that extra flair. Put these beams all around. I think it makes it look like a cabin. Yeah. This chimney in the back was really annoying me because I wanted it to be in the center because it looked weird otherwise. But when it was in the center, it looked weird from the front view of the house because it looked like a tiny chimney poking out the roof, if that makes sense. So I think I had it like slightly to the right or the left if you're looking from the front. And here I had to go back into just build mode so it wouldn't be all snowy, so I could actually see the ground. This house is kind of on a hill, and here is a pen. So I would like you to use your imagination for this part. I use these reindeer decorations. They're like made out of wood, but if you just pretend, you can pretend they're real reindeer. I don't know how the story goes, like maybe he has a separate stable for reindeer somewhere, but I wanted it to connect to the house because I thought that would be really cute, even though it's just wood reindeer, but pretend, okay? Oh yeah, here's me adding some toys around the desk. I don't know if the reindeer part is a waste of space, but I thought it was cute. I put this candy cane mailbox, which was really cute. Some seating out in the front. And yeah, like I said, I also put a woodworking table out here, so I had to like move the snowman over, but it all fit. I did some landscaping. I wasn't sure how much to do because like it's supposed to be snowy, but I didn't want it to look bad if you place this lot down in a season that wasn't winter. So I wanted to put some greenery so that it didn't look empty like in the summer. Imagine like it'd just be blank. So when your game goes to winter and it's snowy, I think a lot of the plants are dead, which I think looks good with the whole vibe. So it's a win-win. And I lined this path with some rocks because you can't see the terrain paint when it snows. So I figured if I lined it, you could kind of see the path if it did snow. Does that make sense? I used some plants from Cats and Dogs because they have some swatches that look kind of like snowy or like frosty. So I wanted to use that. And these trees, I think they're from the holiday pack with the lights on them. I thought they were super cute. And of course I used a lot of plants from Debug like I always do. And I tried to like enclose that back so it looked foresty, if that makes sense. In the pictures, I think it looks foresty, but except on the right side where there's a pen, there's like no tree covering there. So you can kind of see the house next to it, but it's okay. Putting some more landscaping, some dirt, even though when it snows, you can't see it. And I think the video is going to end soon. If you wait for the screenshots, you'll see some of the changes I made after I filmed this part of the video, like the snowman in the front of the house. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.